Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am here discussing my favorite products I discovered in the month of October. And if you want to see what those products were, then keep on watching. Let's talk October. I don't even know where I want to begin. Halloween is my favorite time of year, as if you couldn't tell with this makeup look. I wanted to do 13 nights of makeup tutorials, and I wanted to post stuff on my Instagram because I bought so much spooky SFX makeup at Spirit of Halloween, and I did none of it. As I mentioned in my September favorites video, I had gotten a new promotion at my job. I was learning new job duties. I was learning a little bit more about myself. I did discover some new goodies, and let's go ahead and discuss them. First thing I want to discuss is actually something that I have been using for a very long time, the Monq Aromatherapy Diffusers. If you don't know what these are, the best way that I can explain it, and I'm probably not going to do a very good job of explaining it, it's like a vape, but it doesn't have the negative stuff in it. You suck in on it like a vape and then you exhale it through your nose. So it looks like this. It was Kendall Ray was talking about them on her YouTube channel, and she's an advocate and she does some giveaways with them and stuff, and I really loved the idea. Not my proudest moment to admit this, but back when I was younger, freshly 21, when I would go out, I would smoke hookah pens. For me, it was always that oral fixation because I don't want to smoke cigarettes because cigarettes are really bad for you, and I grew up around secondhand smoke, that I didn't want to get into the addiction of nicotine, but I wanted something that I could still do, but it wasn't a negative thing. So I used to smoke water vapor hookah pens, and those were my favorite. Super, super healthy for you. They are basically essential oils just in a vape type of style. And I actually had the case that has the rechargeable, so you can buy the little pods that come with it and then recharge the case. But I have since lost mine and I don't know where it is, and I need to buy a new one because I realized how much I actually liked using them, which is the Cozy blend, and it has cardamom, cinnamon, and vanilla in it. All you really need to do with this is just take a hit of it, and you really only need 2 or 3 a day. If you're feeling anxious or whatnot, sure, you can do it more often, but somebody like me, I don't necessarily need to, and I just do it as more of a calming, relaxing thing. The rechargeable one that I bought, I had a couple CBD ones in there, and then just some regular other blends. And if you go on the Monq website, they have a ton of different options of blends, flavors, and things and whatnot. One of my all-time favorites is the Zen, which I think is one of their best sellers. I also really liked Ocean. It's better than a vape. It's not the same thing as a vape, but it gives that placebo effect in your brain that it is kind of a vape. Does that make sense? So if you guys watched my skincare routine video, you might recall in that video I said I don't think it's the products that work the best, but it's the lineup that I use. But I found a new face wash that I have been really liking, and it's the Biore Rose Quartz and Charcoal Daily Purifying Cleanser. This came recommendation from Amanda. She told me to test out the Pacifica Cosmic Hemp one, which I really liked, and I actually just finished. And then she also told me to check out this one. I don't know how much it retails for at a drugstore, but it is a drugstore brand. I really like this one in particular because it tingles your face and it makes your face just feel really clean. I don't feel as if my skin is too stripped when I use it, because sometimes with charcoal it is going to pull all of your impurities to the surface and dry your skin out. I don't notice it as much, but I love the cooling sensation that it gives. Now, I don't know if it's the rose quartz that's in there. I don't know if it's the charcoal, but whatever it is, I've been using this for about a week, and I am really a big fan of it. This has actually been a favorite before, and it shouldn't be any surprise if you guys know my love and obsession with Sol de Janeiro. Sol de Janeiro has recently come out with a new fragrance, and this is the Brazilian Crush Cheriosa 71. Sol de Janeiro came out with the Cheriosa project, which was 5 samples of blends and smells and scents that they were working on that, they wanted to test people's opinions about them. I bought that lineup, and I think it was maybe $20. It wasn't expensive, and they were very small, almost like the purse size sample of the body spray, so you could definitely test it and test them out. I remember it was #1 was the best scent, hand down. It smelled like cookies. It smelled warm and inviting and just very cozy. And then once they announced that they were doing the new fragrance and they said that it had caramelized vanilla and macadamia in it, I thought maybe that was Cheriosa #1. It actually was. So I got early access to this because I am subscribed to their mailing list, and if you're an active member in their community and rewards points, you can review products and earn free points. If you haven't checked out the Sol Passport, I highly recommend doing it because At the rate that I go of reviewing products on the Sol de Janeiro website, I don't think I paid full price for any of my orders in the last year. You can earn points and you can use those points to redeem free products, or you can use it to take money off of your order. Fantastic rewards program, totally worth recommend buying it on the Sol de Janeiro website as opposed to Sephora. I have obviously done a decent amount of damage to this and I absolutely love this. We know I love the original Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. It's my favorite scent. That is my scent. When people smell that, they thank me. So good job to me on that. If you can get your hands on it, get it, because I guarantee you everyone will say you smell like a cookie, and who doesn't want that? The next item in my favorites was actually discovered in my FabFitFun box for the fall, and that was the Foxybae curling wand. This is actually something I didn't think I was gonna like as much because my hair is shorter, and especially now because I've cut myself some curtain bangs here. I really love how my curls come out with this. This to me just gives it more of a beachier wave. They're more piecier, they're more like, you can put more texturizing spray in them to make it look a little bit more messy. And my curls last all day. They last well into like second and third day hair without them really falling too much. My only two gripes about this is that it only has the on and off button that sometimes you do hit when you are curling your hair, and that does get a little annoying, and the fact that it's only set to one heat setting. To only receive this for $50 and it being a $100 curling wand, it's not really a bad gig. Like I said, I like it. It's giving me great curls. I'll post a picture of it here if I do have any with how my hair looks when it is curled with this. I just think it gives it a much more beachier, messier look as opposed to the curling iron. Another favorite of mine this month is actually something that I never thought in a million years I would talk about, which is a lip gloss. If you guys know me, I am very much a matte lipstick person through and through. I didn't recently discover my love and obsession with glosses until I tested out Jeffree Star's lip glosses, which I posted in my cremated tutorial. I've absolutely been loving the Maybelline Lifter Gloss with hyaluronic acid. I have two of them here, and I have them in shade Reef and Amber. I'll post a video of it up here of what Reef looks like and also what Amber looks like, but I'll go ahead and do a swatch on the back of my hand so you can kind of see. We have Reef on this side here, and then we have Amber on this side. So they do go on pigmented, and obviously the more that you apply, the more pigmentation you're going to get. Even when they wear off, my lips still feel really soft. I know that I have a gloss on as opposed to like a matte lipstick like this where it kind of pulls. It does give it a little bit of a tingle when you put it on because it is a lip plumping lip gloss. It does make your lips look a little bit fuller, and in general, I'm just a really big fan of these glosses. They are drugstore. I think I paid no more than $8 for these. Out of the two colors, I definitely have been grabbing Amber a little bit more just because it is more of that basic nude. October was definitely a resurgence period, and when it comes to taking creative style choices clearly, and then also just kind of re-identifying that style that I want to have. Very first thing that I noticed about myself in October, and maybe it's just because it is spooky season, but I have definitely been 100% opting for the boy look, if you will. Band tees, flannels, ripped jeans, chucks, and a fake nose ring. Yes, this is a fake nose ring. The jig is up. I've definitely been opting for much more grungier looks, you know, and it's something that I have been told that I give off that kind of rocker-esque kind of appearance, which I never thought about myself until it took me breaking up with my boyfriend to realize that, like, maybe I am that way. I've been dabbling more with taking impulsive decisions. So that's kind of like my intangible, but we'll talk about that in a second. I've been taking much more impulsive decisions in everything. So let's lead into the intangible because yeah, let's talk about impulses. I've been more impulsive. Like if I want to wear something, I'm going to wear it. If I want to do something, I'm going to do it. And I think my space pen's falling out. I'm somebody who overthinks every little detail, and I've become more impulsive in the sense of like, I don't really care what people are gonna say or think. Like if I wanna wear a fake nose ring, I'm gonna wear a fake nose ring. If I wanna wear black lipstick, I'm gonna wear black lipstick. And I've become much more impulsive in the sense of just doing things in the moment. Where I'm somebody who is very much a planner. I'm type A, I'm neurotic, but in the same breath, I've also become somebody who is much more spontaneous and has been doing things on the fly. I had been talking to this particular gentleman, and he says to me, "What are you doing this weekend?" Before, I would come up with every excuse in the book, but now I'm like, no, I want to go on dates. I want to do this. I want to do fun things with my friends at the last second. Yeah, it's the impulsiveness and kind of stepping away from realizing that life is crazy. We can admit that in 2020, and just doing the things that are going to make me the most happy. I posted my resolutions tune-up for the third quarter, which if you saw that, you would think October was the month ever. But in hindsight, it really wasn't, because, you know, I had started becoming a little bit more independent in myself, in the sense of like, was doing things that was making me happy. I was doing things that were impulsively selfish on my own end, which is something that I have not done in years. October, I would not say was a bad month at all. I think if anything, it was definitely a growing period. I didn't do any of the things I wanted to do, but that's okay. Because like I'm learning that spontaneity is maybe a good thing. I'm still young enough that I don't have to have my life totally mapped out. It's fine if it's not. It has been about growth. It's been about stepping out of comfort zones and doing things that I'm not normally comfortable with doing. Whether that being wearing a black lipstick, going on a date with a guy, like things like that. Where before I think I would find any excuse in the book that like, I can't do that. I can't pull that off. I can't be that person. No, you 100% can be, and you should be. Those were my favorites this month, so thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you like my videos and if you like my content, and if you like me, I didn't want to do two hands because and if you like me, feel free to subscribe by hitting the button down below and getting notified when I post new videos. I will be sure to do a blog post of all of my items inside my favorites this month, and you can find that over at the website sarahlock.com. 2H's2Ks, and I'll be sure to list all my social media profiles down below too, so you can follow me wherever I might be. With that said, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, love you always, and until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye. Ow. No, I'm gonna hit myself with this. Oh no, my necklace is broken. Fun fact, I actually got this necklace in Iceland, and this is made out of volcanic stone. I literally feel like a child in these space buns. A New Day joggers at Target for $20. They're sweatpants, and they look like casual pants. I'm gonna put you on those real quick because they are unreal.